Barry is arguably a top 10 brawler right now and nobody is talking about him. He is extremely versatile and can be used in almost any game mode. In this video, I'm going to tell you why you should be playing Barry and how to actually play him properly. So to begin, what sets apart Barry from every other healer is that his healing shots actually charge his super and hyper, which just makes him an extremely good brawler. And if you know anything about Barry, you know that his super is utterly insane. To have that much map and area control and being able to deal that much damage and heal that much health with just one super is absolutely insane. On top of that, his super is really easy to charge if your teammate's just playing a tank because you can just consistently heal them, or you can stay behind a wall and just shoot at the other opponent or your teammate. Not only is Barry the best healer, but he is also the best thrower in the game as well. His shots being able to stay on the ground like that, leaving a puddle for just even more area control, is just insane. Now, before we get into actually how to play him, we're going to go over his build real quick because that is also important. For his gadget, Run Friendship is great because people like Edgar or Miko, who are assassins who can just jump over walls, can just easily kill you because you are a thrower obviously, so you do slightly less damage than most other assassins and damage dealers. So you really need this to push them away from you so that way you can get out of sticky situations. Also, it heals you, so if you run out of shots by using them improperly, which I'll go over how to not do that, then you can just get some free heals. If your teammates are around you, it also heals them, which is amazing. For your star power, run 4 is fine, so that way you can reload while you're healing in your puddles because you really want to do that to get more shots to either heal you and your teammates or deal damage to the other team. Barry has one of the slowest reloads in the game, so being able to cycle through shots as fast as you can is key to winning the game. This also helps gain area control because you can get more shots down to get a wider range of area whenever you're trying to take control of the map. For your gears, run damage and shield. Shield gives that extra health whenever you're already at full health from your puddles, so you can just stack even more health on top of the health you are already given. Damage is so important on Barry because not only does it buff your damage whenever you're low, but it also actually buffs your healing whenever you're low, which is just super broken, especially for a healer like him. Okay, now that we went over his build, we're going to go over how to actually properly play him, and I'm going to show you in my videos as well on how to properly play him. The 3 big things you always need to be doing in a match is either standing in your own puddles, being near a teammate to heal them, or keeping a wall between you and your opponent. With every thrower, you obviously should have a wall between you and your opponent at all times. If you can't do that at most points in the game, you need to find a map that has more walls or just change the game mode completely. Also, what was that Edgar just doing, bro? It flew across the map. If you are going to try to be near your teammates, you should only really be near them if they're playing a tank or someone with medium to high HP, so they can tank shots for you and you can just heal them. This will not work if they have low HP because they will die and you will just die because now you have no cover. And then if you are on an open map or if you're like standing in hot zone or something like along those lines, you just need to have a puddle on your feet at all times so you can be healing and reloading fast. Now, another thing, I don't recommend playing Barry if you don't have his hypercharge because that's the main reason you should be playing him. This is what makes him so good on every single hot zone map, every single payload map, and Brawl Ball maps like Triple Dribble and Gem Grab maps that just have a ton of walls. If you're teaming up with someone else, make sure you have them run a tank. He works best with Frank, obviously, because he just has the most health, and you can charge your super, just cycle it over and over, and keep that Frank alive. If you don't have any friends, well, I'm not going to say too bad because you can just join my Discord and find some. There's about 500 people in there right now, so someone's always online, and I'm sure you'll find someone to play with. As long as you're just keeping your puddles on the ground, mainly wherever the payload is or the hot zone circle, you should be able to win the match pretty easily. Dueling Beetles with Frank is probably the most OP thing, and I don't want to say free rank 50, but I actually think it's a free rank 50. That map is just so perfect for Barry and Frank. It is absolutely insane. Those bushes just cover you up perfectly, so Barry can just chill around in them, move around in them a little bit, and then by the time they see Frank come out into the zone, he just hyper supers or does whatever, and it's a win. Other scenarios you could use him with, if you are looking to be a little bit funny, you can just run another support like Byron and just heal each other the whole time. This doesn't actually really work well. I tried it with Poco earlier and it just didn't really work. You can run him with a high health assassin like Buzz or Kenji or maybe even Lily. This will work as well, but Kenshi might not work so well because along with Mortis, he's just always moving around, so it's a little bit harder to hit your shots. Barry actually has a tech where if you're close range with someone, or even medium range, if you just wait a split second to fire your second shot, you'll actually get 3 hits of damage off in a second instead of the normal 2 that you get. Because his puddles don't stack, you want this to happen because you'll just get more damage overall. If you're doing the 2v2 challenges, please use him in every single 2v2 challenge because you get points for healing your teammates, and then I do this, I heal my teammates, and then I just sit in zone, and those combined is just a free win and also free points. So I was getting like 60,000 plus every single round while I was playing this. I got a few 50,000s and 49,000s, but it could put me on top of the leaderboard. Like I'm in rank 1 right now as of making this video. So yeah, as long as you're just healing your teammates, your points will fly up like mine. I have that hypercharged win streak kind of thing down there, which just gives me a boost on my points because I'm getting so many in a row. His puddles are also basically invisible in bushes, so you can kind of just put them there and the enemies won't really see them. That was my berry guide for you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and comment down below who you think the most underrated brawler in Brawl Stars is, and maybe I'll make a video on them if I agree with you. See you guys in the next one.